Hey guys, Josh here with Nippon Imports, and today we're going to be looking at a 1993 Mitsubishi Delica van. This is the P35 turbo diesel 5-speed. This is the high top version. Currently the odometer sits at 106,000 kilometers. I believe that comes out to roughly 65,000 miles, which is pretty good for these vans. They typically seem to be. Sorry for my camera here. I'm using a new stabilizer gimbal here, so bear with me. So yeah. This is one of our special projects. This is when I typically just pick out a vehicle and I get it most of the time. Dealers, they just get something in, they clean it up and they put it for sale, and they price in all the flaws or whatever. This is something where I kind of get knee deep into it and I put everything I got and really get it looking nice. So there's a lot to cover on this, so I'll just go everything real quick. I did do a blog on our website that kind of details everything that we did, the before and after photos. So real quick, basically how this project started, because usually I deal with key cars, like this mini truck here. And so this one here was, this is a full-size van. This is a big van. For example, that tent is about 8.5 feet up in the air. So yeah, typically I deal with the K cars. So the project started off, I was browsing around on Craigslist and I found this brand new Smittybilt rooftop tent for sale. I had nothing to put it on. But it was a good deal and I couldn't turn it down, so I decided to just find something to put it on. And that's when I found this van here. And when I got it in, it wasn't in bad shape. A lot of the stuff was strictly cosmetic. So basically I just wanted to do like an overland style build and without going too far out of OEM, and I think I got a nice balance here with this Delica van. It's pretty tough looking. So first things first, the paint was I wouldn't say severely neglected, but it was very close to being failed, and it took about every bit of 5 days to compound, polish, and wax. Before, there was absolutely no shine to this thing. It was very, almost, when a finish gets so neglected, you don't get any shine at all. And I don't know if it's going to show up here on the camera, but the green does have a very nice, I think I can get some, the green does have a nice flake in it, as you can see right there. Before, you could not even see that. So that was very encouraging. The cut and buff really did wonders for this thing. Most people probably would have resorted to a respray, but the paint correction really brought her back, and she looks really good. It's got a really deep luster to it now. Good looking two-tone. I had a Mitsubishi mini cab 4-wheel drive supercharged key van, and it was the same color combination. So I guess this is Mitsubishi's thing, Mitsubishi's color combo, the green on tan. So yeah, I can honestly say that I hope that I never have to cut and buff another one, because that was that was a huge project, especially the roof. You know, you're up there on a ladder leaning over with a buffer, and it gets pretty tiring really quick. So the second item on our list is we removed all these brush guards here and those white side steps. That was probably the most laborsome project. We stripped everything down. There was a lot of surface rust down here. No corrosion, just surface rust, but there was a lot of it. Had it gone any more, it would have ate right through the bars. Come on, camera. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I took all these off. We stripped them down, sandblasted them, and gave it a nice fresh powder coating. And really glad I did that, because that fresh white powder coat just really pops in the sun. Also, when everything was off, it gave me an opportunity to restore this back to black. I can't remember the product I used, but it was not Meguiar's Back to Black. That stuff is garbage. I used a very high-end product that a good friend of mine lent me, and it's still black, and it's been like this for every bit of 2 weeks, and usually Back to Black fades out really quick, so that should last for a long time. Also restored the black housing around these lights, replaced these bulbs with some newer, brighter ones. They're not LEDs, they're just regular bulbs, but they had pretty good reviews, so those are nice, new and bright. So yeah, these bars look really good. Before, they were just, besides the surface rust, the white was just dingy and nasty. They had to be redone. So, you know, obviously when you're doing the paint correction, you want to just remove everything. So in addition, we removed all these mirrors, the wipers, and restored all those back to black as well. And they look really good. There you go. So yeah. Again, you can see before and after pictures on there. I won't go, I mean, that's pretty much it for the bars. Next thing was the wheels. Initially, I had planned on, you know, I'm kind of a wheel snob. I like JDM multi-piece wheels, and I was kind of just, my mouth was watering at the thought of picking up some nice work wheels. So, but the more I looked at these wheels, and you know, most of the time I usually like staying factory, and the more I looked at these wheels, the more I fell in love with them, because it is a really cool factory design, and I'm glad I did it. These things, you can see the before and after pictures. Again, these things were literally 2 steps from being in the dumpster. Again, we acid dipped them, sandblasted them, and powder coated them metallic silver. And I have to say, I am pretty happy with that decision. And it looks pretty cool with the white bars, the white lettering on the brand new 31-inch BFGs. Great tire, by the way. Super impressed with the ride quality on and off road. We have some pictures of us out on the trails. This thing was just going through all kinds of sugar sand, uphill and everything, with no issues at all. This thing's a tank. It rolls, man. Off-road, again, performs very well. Even at highway speeds, no issues at all. Great ride. I'm glad I went with the BFGs, because honestly, I was gonna go with the Maxes, which is what we have on our Jimny here. But the Maxes can be, they can be pretty loud. So we went with the BFGs. It's kind of the safest way. They got excellent reviews, so good quality brand, and not a bad price. They are expensive, but it's worth it. Uh, Next thing on the list, and of course, well, I guess it was the last thing after everything was done, kind of just putting the last thing onto the van. I went with a Thule roof rack system. Those are the super high foot gutter mount racks, and brand new crossbars. I see I'm missing a cap there. I have a brand new cap inside the office I'll put on there. We probably could have went with just the 2 bars on each end, but with a 25-year-old van and an old gutter, you know, the old gutters, I just kind of wanted to go with a let me get a closer look. Go with 4 instead of the 2, and evenly disperse the weight and not add. I didn't want all the weight to just be on 2 racks. When I was looking at these tents, they are expensive, and I see why. The Smittybilt tent is an excellent product. Very high quality materials. That cover is a nice thick cover. Been through some heavy rains in that thing, not a hint of leaks or anything like that. Same thing with the materials of the tent. Breathes very well, never got stuffy in there at all, even during a rainstorm when we were actually testing it out with it open. So pretty excited about that. So alright, so the next thing obviously is that I had to do about a 2-inch, I had to do a 2-inch lift on this thing to put those tires on there. And along with the 2-inch lift, I went and I installed all new Pro Comp shocks. And you know, it's a good ride, especially off-road. It just crawls around very nice. Oh, while I'm here, when you turn on the lights at night, that Delica lights up green. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the Pro Comp shocks are brand new as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and look on the inside. And I'm going to do a cold start. Let's see if I can get my camera. Okay. Exhaust. Take that out. So yeah, she runs very healthy, no issues at all. So with everything that I had to do on the outside, I will say that I was very relieved that the interior was mint. The only thing I had to do to this interior was detail it. That's it. And you'll see a little bit of dirt. I mean, this is the very last thing that I'm doing to add to the listing. You know, we've been out on the trail, so yeah, there is some sand at the bottom. And of course, I'll dust all that out before she leaves. But I'm trying to get everything together for the listing. So yeah, the only issue that I see here is, well, 2 issues, is that the altimeter here Has a little bit of fog on it, and it looks like that whatever they had stuck on there kind of left a permanent little sticky impression. But other than that, the dashboard is beautiful. No cracks, no bubbles. Door cards are wonderful. No rips, no tears, no cigarette burns. These are your power windows for your 2 front windows. That's the only powered windows. You got your cubby hole here that kind of flips all the way back, and you got some cup holders. This thing is very, very spacious up front, and the seating position is really cool. You sit up here and you see everything. This entire ride is just pretty much a big glass house, and you don't miss anything, especially with the mirror system they have here. You have direct view of your front bumper, and of course on the sides. Your windows here, they kind of drop down and give you a good view, and then your rear mirror back there shoots straight down, and you can back right up to something within just an inch with no worries at all. Okay, and there's your 4-wheel drive. Okay, 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. All works and shifts smoothly. The clutch feels really good as well. It's firm from the top all the way down to the bottom. You have a throttle control here. Oh, it has a new compressor, so brand new AC compressor. I think that was the biggest unexpected item that I had to deal with. Gate lock, your rear tailgate, defrost, rear fan, and your fog lights here. Headliner looks good. Looks great, actually. No, it's not dirty, dingy, nothing. And again, I didn't have to really put hardly any effort. This is a big van, as you can see here. Driver's side door card. Let's get a good look at the jams here. Let me see here. Okay. The 2-inch lift is just enough just for the tires, and it's not impractical at all. Again, you have this white step here, so, and that's pretty low, so you can get up on there, take another step if you have to. Either way, if you're worrying about if it's just too high for you, I don't see that being an issue on this at all. Door cards, very nice. I know that Delicas are known for it to peel back here, but we did not have to deal with that common issue as well. Slight rub. I will say there is a slight rub at full lock and when it dips, but nothing too concerning at all. Okay. Come on, camera. Come over here. All right, so your passenger side here. Seat looks good. As far as the interior condition, the only thing is that the mats, you know, they don't have any wear, but there is, you can tell, like, there is a little bit of dirt wear. I scrubbed them pretty good, but not bad for a 25-year-old factory mat. I'm honestly just glad that the mats are still intact, so I can live with that. Glove box, and we have factory manuals. That was another selling point for me when I like to have owner's manuals. Shows good ownership. It does not have the factory radio. I did look for a factory replacement to bring it back to OEM, but with no luck. So it does work. All right, and your engine compartment is underneath this driver's seat. So the driver's seat and your center console both lift up. And again, 65,000 kilometers, and it shows timing at 98,000 kilometers. Photos will be in the description as well. All right, so again, you got a big entrance here. There is absolutely you're not gonna be bumping your knees up against anything in this thing. So I'll just kind of step back and give you like your jump seat there that folds down, and then the back side goes up. This seat is also adjustable. I will do that in the video here, but we have a step-by-step sequence on the photos of it. So this back seat will kind of go forward. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I can't. Let me crawl in the back here. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm in the very back seat here, and there's like a little foot lever here. Push that, and then now you can face your other passengers, and of course you do whatever you want, which is pretty cool. It'll make for a nice road trip, annoying your siblings. And of course, all these seats, if you flip it the other way, all the seats fold down flat, and you could put an air mattress back there as well. You have all your curtains throughout. Every single window has curtains. Oh, that one's hanging down. I gotta put that one back on the hook. Lots of space here. You could easily sit here and sit there. You're not touching anybody's knees or anything like that. Lots of space. Okay. Your gas is right here. Gas cap's right here. This flips out. Underneath the floor mats, the carpet is just perfect condition. Spotless. Of course, I locked the gate because I was not prepared for my video. All right. So again, this seat is also functional. The backs fold forward, and then the entire bench will roll forward, and it gives you more space in this rear cargo area. You could really pack in a lot of stuff. Okay. All right. Of course, you got your rear curtains up here. So super cool. You could definitely take, I would say, a family of 4, 2 people sleeping at the bottom, mom and dad up top there, and have a good time. And definitely fit everybody inside the van. So, trying to think if I missed anything. I think I covered everything. Again, this is going to be listed exclusively on Bring a Trailer. I have not offered it for sale anywhere. We do like a super cool video along with this. We do good photos. We were able to take it off road and get some really good photos taken. Nothing was left unchecked. Again, this is my build. If I was to do it myself and get everything done to where I feel comfortable to go out on a trip, go out off the trails with the family or do whatever, I want to be looking good. I want to be riding good. I want to know that if I go anywhere, I'm not going to have any issues. It runs fantastically well. The diesel feels really great, and gets tons of looks, man. These are really cool vans. I've always wanted one, or I've always wanted to import one. And anyways, I think that we definitely did something pretty cool here. And anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling because I know this thing's getting into 25 minutes here, and I don't want to overdo it. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask. My email and everything will be in the description. And tell us what you think. Last time that we did a couple special projects, it was we had a Honda City turbo with the moto compo that we did on Bring a Trailer. Now it's this one, and before that I had another Honda City with a moto compo that did very well. So we do some pretty, I think we do some pretty cool things, and it's a quality, I wouldn't say it's a build, but it's a quality restoration, and it looks good. So thank you for watching. Let us know what you think, and if I missed anything, please comment. I don't know everything, and I like to learn. So hopefully this thing will do well, and we can continue with the next project, which is back here. And I'll do a sneak peek because I don't really show off I kind of keep things under wraps. So since this is the very end of the DiVirgilio, only the hardcore fans, or the hardcore fans of Nippon Imports will know. But here is a sneak peek of what's next. It's a Honda City Turbo 2, and yes, I do have the moto compo. So looking forward to that next project. So yeah, 1993 Mitsubishi Delica van, overland build. So very cool. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.